Welcome to video 2. And at this point, you should probably have your niche defined and you should have your transformation defined. And it's time that we actually start building on Pocket Coach. Now, one thing we did within the app is we made it as simplistic and as easy as possible. Now you don't need a website, you don't need a link tree, you don't need a Discord, you don't need a paywall, you don't need to try to bring all 4 of those together. We make it simple with our one platform network, Pocket Coach. So let's walk you through on how to actually build a successful community or course. You should be asked questions like what your title is, what your descriptions, for you to upload a cover photo, even an intro video. This goes into your cover, your landing page. This is what people see when looking to buy your course. So to make these as detailed as possible is one of the most important things you can do when building. You don't need to overcomplicate this though. Keep it simple, put in the information people need to know, what your transformation is, what your community is about, what your vibe is. Your title should be exactly what your niche is and what your transformation is. Snowboard course that teaches you how to go from hitting a jump to doing a 360. Easy, simple title. Now try that with your niche. With your group description, you don't need to overcomplicate it. Include something like who you are, what you coach, and why it's worth people's time to join. When you're setting your cover image, just think about that exact same thing. What's your niche and what's your transformation? I'm a snowboard coach. I help people get better at snowboarding. How can I translate that in a simple cover image? Maybe all I need is a picture of me snowboarding. Maybe all I need is a picture of me being a bad snowboarder with an arrow becoming a better snowboarder. Super simple. Next is building your intro video. Having a really strong intro video is actually probably the best thing you can do to getting people to join your course. Now, you're not selling people within this video, you're simply telling them what your course is about, who you are, defining your transformation, defining your niche, and just keeping it simple. I've made over 100 how-to videos to help you progress, along with providing my time to help you guys get better at snowboarding. I've been coaching for the last 6 years and online coaching for the last 3. I've helped people go from feeling plateaued on their snowboard to actually hitting jumps, learning tricks, hitting rails, hitting cliffs, just becoming an overall more confident rider. Now there's a lot more that goes into it than just sending harder. From fitness tips to breaking old habits to learning like the actual way to progress that's gonna make you a much better rider, and that's something we're gonna cover in this community. If you're feeling a plateau on your board, you might not know what to work on, you might not know what you're doing wrong, or how to get better, how to reach that next level on your snowboard, then this is definitely something you're gonna wanna invest in, and it's gonna be a lot more affordable than getting a real coach. Now, pricing your course might be one of the most crucial and the hardest part of actually building your online course or community. And I wish there was one price that I could just tell you exactly what your value is, and that's what you should be selling your course at. But the truth is, my course value is a lot different than your course value. I like to think about pricing my course of asking myself, what is the value for the student? What makes it worth it for them? For example, if I have a snowboard community, I first look at what is an in-person lesson cost. If someone were gonna go learn how to snowboard, they're gonna go get an in-person lesson, and it's gonna cost about $200 to $300 for one session. If I were to set my price at, let's say, $50 a month, and I'm a student looking in and thinking, okay, if I pay $50 a month, well, I could buy that for 6 months and it's gonna total that $300 in one session. So it makes it completely worth it for me to get 6 months of interactive coaching and content to become a better snowboarder than paying the one time for the in-session. But then I start asking myself, where is it valuable to me? What am I actually offering within this community? Am I offering really strong one-on-one coaching where I can only scale this to having 5 members? And if I'm only offering $50 a month with only 5 members, that gets real difficult real fast and really isn't worth my own time. But if I'm creating a community to scale and I could grow this to 500 members at $50 a month, I think it's probably pretty worth my time. So everyone's pricing is completely different, but maybe also look at some competition. What are other people setting their snowboard course at? What are other people setting their cooking community at? Why is mine different? All really important things to ask when setting your price. Now again, the nice thing about Pocket Coach is you can use free trials, discount codes. This is all tools to help you grow and scale. Maybe people aren't comfortable with paying it right off the bat. Offer a free trial within your community so people can join for free, see that it's worth it, and then continue to pay. What type of content do you put in your course? Now, the meat and potatoes of Pocket Coach is this videos tab where you can organize and structure playlists for people to actually go learn what they're there to learn. This is where you can upload your course videos and it's really structured. You want to organize your videos and playlists in a way that makes sense. Maybe create a playlist like Start Here. This is where you create a few videos within that playlist that break down your whole course and community. Then you have a beginner playlist where you have a bunch of beginner videos. Then you have an intermediate playlist where you have a bunch of intermediate videos and so on and so forth. You can really structure your modules however you want. As long as they're clear and concise, then it makes it easier for your students to follow. Now that you have a few modules built, what should your course videos actually look like? Now I'm gonna be honest, you should not be posting 1-hour lectures. I'm guessing you and many other people could agree that that can get real boring. The best idea is to make 3 to 6 minute snappy videos that teach one idea per video. Make them clear, concise, and how you can apply it. You don't need perfect edits, you don't need long lectures. The simpler, the better.